experimental evidence for action imitation in killer whales. And this is just the information about the researchers. It's Jose Abramson, Fernando Colmenares, Victoria Hernandez, and Joseph Paul, and it was done in France in Marineland Aquarium. So just a little information about the killer whales, or orcas, or Orcinus orca. They have large brains and advanced social systems and high trainability. They feed on fish, seabirds, and sometimes other whales, as well as squid. Different pods or packs have different they hunt in groups of up to 40 individuals and use techniques, different techniques to hunt. They prefer cold water, but they can be found all the way down from cold regions to the Mediterranean. And they communicate using unique sounds that travel through water and bounce back at them, so they can locate either the other whales that they're trying to communicate with or their prey. And it just says females give birth every 3 to 10 years, and they're very protective of their young, and gestation lasts about 17 months. The goals of the study was to determine if killer whales learn through action imitation, and if they pass on behaviors to other members of their social group. It's also important because there are not a lot of, there's not a lot of research about the cognitive abilities of killer whales, so that's why the researchers wanted to work on that. So their methods were, they needed 2 trainers, one to give the copy command to the demonstrator whale, and the second trainer to give a copy command to the subject that would be following or imitating. They tested 3 whales. They tested 3 whales in pairs. One is Val, Enoch, and Wiki. They're similar ages. They had 48 experimental sessions, and they were positively reinforced if they performed the correct response. They either got fish, they were petted, or they used voice reinforcement. No reinforcements were used if they got the action wrong. And then this is just a picture of how they were set up. The trainers were positioned on different sides of a white wooden panel, which is kind of like you can see here. And they used 2 setups. One where the whales were in 2 different pools, and then the other one where they were in the same pool. The one where they were in the same pool they used because it was hard to see each other from separate pools for certain behaviors. The experiment was broken down into 3 phases. The first phase was just the trainers teaching them the copy command. The second phase was when they were tested on the imitation of familiar behaviors. So these are behaviors that they have previously seen or tried themselves before. And the last phase, they tested the imitation of novel behaviors or behaviors they've never seen or done themselves. So the results of the study were that for novel behaviors or completely new behaviors, all the subjects copied 100% of the trained behaviors. And for familiar behaviors, all the subjects copied 100% of behaviors. All subjects fully copied the demonstrators, and the performances actually surpassed the expectations of the experimenters. These are just like individual listings. They copied the whole action pattern, I guess, but not in every single trial, so that's why you have different percentages at the bottom. So one whale was 83% of the actions, another one 81%, and the last one 94%. So the last one performed the best at all. And just the conclusion is the experiment yielded evidence for action imitation in killer whales, and that has survival value because since these animals hunt in packs and they have a complex social system, it's important that they cooperate and imitate each other when they're hunting or for other needs. And they compared them to their ability to copy commands like the dolphins, which are close relatives to the killer whales, and apes. Any questions?
I'm a little bit confused. Were they copying, they were looking at each other and copying each other, they were not looking at their trainer?
The trainer would give them the copy command.
Mhm.
So, I mean, well,
And then they would copy what the
demonstrator,
neighbor
it
was.
would be the action command, so like, to perform, you know, a certain behavior, which is rotate or flip or anything like that. And, the other whales had a copy command that told them
Okay.
to imitate the first whale. So
Okay.
each whale could see their trainer as well as each other. But
Okay.
they couldn't see the command of the other whale.
So basically, one whale was teaching another whale the trick.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why they wanted to see if they imitate each other, and that's how they learned the behaviors. So they found that they do.
You say towards the end that they surpassed expectations, then you give percentages. Did they give a percentage on what they thought it was gonna be, or?
They didn't give percentages, but, let me go back. See, they had set up for 48 experimental sessions, and a lot of the, well, I think all three of the whales started to pick it up around the 8th trial. Some imitated right away the first trial, so that's what they mean by they surpassed.
Do you know if these whales were bred in the wild or in captivity?
They were bred in captivity. They were actually at the aquarium, and they were mother reared. And I think they do, I